Hi. Stay spooky. Oh, it's really early in the morning. I just woke up. Well, it's not really early. It's like 8:30. But I just woke up. Oh, that's fine. My voice sounds all scratchy, but good morning. I know behind me looks maybe a little different than my other videos. We're moving around a bunch of stuff, so I'm hoping that I get this video out really soon. So future videos might kind of look different behind me, that kind of thing, because we're still moving a bunch of stuff around. And I've got a lot of content still recorded, but I want to get this video that I'm recording out ASAP because it's very time sensitive. I live in New York. My friend told me this a while ago, and I'm like, I have to go check this out because the Barneys on 7th Avenue, they have turned into a spirit Halloween. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. It's gonna be pretty epic. Or it might just be like every other spirit Halloween that's just jam-packed with everything. But let's go check it out. I still don't have a Halloween costume. I'm so bad at Halloween, honestly. I will think of a Halloween costume the day after Halloween for the following year and still not follow through with it. So that is my issue, you know? I have it's always just kind of last minute Halloween stuff, or I'll make a costume that day. It's also really hard to make costumes. So I don't know, maybe I'll find a costume here today. We'll see. I am still in my pajamas, obviously. So I have to get ready, and then I have a quick meeting, and then I'm gonna go down before I have to go do something else. Maybe I'll do a cool transition here. Let's try. Changed. If only it was really that easy. Great. Anyway, it's about an hour later. I'm done with my meeting. I am going to finish getting ready, brush my teeth, finish my coffee, maybe not in that order, and head downtown to the Barney's Spirit Halloween. Cue the royalty-free spooky music now. I'm on my way to the train. I'm almost there. I really hope there's not a line. It's the week before Halloween. So we'll see.
like a normal Spirit Halloween. Alright. Well, I just left the Spirit Halloween. I'll definitely recap more about my experience. But I didn't buy anything. But anyway, I'll tell you more and edit while I'm editing all of this. Okay, I gotta go to work now. Bye.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it's the day after my visit to the Fanciest Spirit Halloween, the Halloween that they put in the old Barney's on 7th Avenue. And man, I feel like I really gotta say, you know, it kind of didn't live up to maybe just like the hype that I had in my own head about it. But it, like, you know, more than anything, like, yeah, it was a Spirit Halloween. You know, they do a really good job of not leaving kind of like any trace of the old store and just kind of like making it into that like Spirit Halloween kind of like warehouse thing. It was actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be too. They only used the first floor. They blocked off, you know, like all of the architectural kind of like cues of Barney's and kind of like had up these pegboards, you know, really, it was really just like, just kind of like a Halloween shop. The only thing that where you could see the kind of like old store was it had like marble floors in a lot of places, but even that in a lot of places they just had like carpeting down that they put up. So, you know, in terms of that, I thought it was going to be this kind of like, you know, this kind of like really funny setting for this place, but they honestly did a really good job of just kind of like taking over. You would really not have known. I'm gonna look through my photos to see like what I had. A lot of like, even, you know, they had like a lot of brand stuff. They had this like really kind of like cute displays. A lot of it was kind of like mechanical, you know, funny inflatable costumes, like this inflatable dinosaur. They also had like a funny, you know, inflatable balloon animal, so you could be like one of the Coons dogs for Halloween if you wanted to also. But everything was just kind of like expensive, but I guess that's how much Halloween costumes cost now. Like even these inflatable ones, yeah, they were $60, you know, before tax. I was like, whoa, okay, but hey, you know, that's how much Halloween costumes cost. They also had some like funny stuff, like they had this kind of like neon ombre wig that was definitely, you know, like trying to be Billie Eilish. This weird skeleton like costume that had like a skeleton with a boner. I don't know. They had a lot of like their brand stuff though, I noticed. A lot of it was from like, you know, was like the Spirit Halloween brand. So they're making a lot of their own costumes. I honestly ended up not buying anything. I wasn't ready to like, they had a lot of, you know, like costumes that were from movies and shows and that kind of thing. And I just wasn't ready to commit to like a whole character like that. But yeah, they really have like all the sections kind of based on that, based on characters. And then they had some walls that were just like, you know, a whole bunch of different stuff. Like they have a lot of kind of like face jewel stuff. They had a lot of like home decor kind of stuff too. But I went, what was that? It was on the 19th. And they already had some stuff like on sale. And honestly, wasn't that many people when I went too. But it was like, you know, the middle of the day on a Wednesday. I'm sure from next week it's gonna be just packed, just like every Halloween store the week of Halloween. So, you know, I'm glad I went because I think after Halloween is just going to become like a vacant space again. I hope they do something else really cool in that space, you know, that can maybe like use that space for like the architecture that's there. But yeah, it was like, you know, really the kind of Spirit Halloween brand what was most prominent in that one, because I was also wondering like, why haven't I heard anything about this? You know, I heard it from my friend and I was like, whoa, that's pretty wild that that's like, you know, that this kind of like, you know, bankrupt space was being used for that. It's like, that's kind of wild, right? But honestly, it's not as wild as it sounds. It just looked like, you know, it's just like a Halloween store. So yeah, I feel like go if you are in New York and downtown and need to find a Halloween costume, but I wouldn't say that you have to go to see it in this space, because really there's nothing to see other than the costumes, other than that kind of thing. Oh, but definitely the best costume was this Flaming Hot Cheeto costume. That was pretty hilarious. And it's actually like a Cheetos brand costume. Oh my gosh, that was really funny. But yeah, it was a little kind of like, you know, fun spooky season thing, you know, get you in the Halloween mood. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're still watching, I'm gonna try and get this all edited and posted. Oh my gosh, there's something flying around here. Because who's gonna watch this video after October 31st? I don't know. Anyway, happy Halloween. Stay spooky, stay safe, you know, and see you at the next vacant shopping center. All right, talk to you all later. Bye.